In this video discussion, you will learn how to prepare the sugar syrup, what are the basic terms which are involving in the preparation of the sugar syrup, the main process involving in the preparation of the sugar syrup. You can see in this process, the first ingredient, water, sugar, citric acid. First properly these ingredients are taken and prepared the sugar syrup into the steam jacketed kettle, and after the preparation they are filtered, we get the sugar syrup. During the preparation, that means the cooking process, the main process occurred, that is the inversion process. In the presence of the acid, sugar syrup containing sugar, that is the sucrose, this sucrose is hydrolyzed into the glucose and fructose molecules. During the preparation of the sugar syrup, presence of acid is very important. If acid is not present, then prepared sugar syrup recrystallization process is occurred. You can see in this photo, if citric acid is not added during the preparation of sugar syrup, then recrystallization of the sugar is occurred. The basic terms, first one is the TSS and second one is the Brix in the sugar syrup. First, what is meant by TSS? TSS, that means total soluble solids. In the product containing amount of total soluble solids. In this total soluble solids, all soluble constituents are measured in terms of the total soluble solids. The instrument which is used to measure it is called as a refractometer. In this refractometer, available different type of the refractometer. Pocket refractometer, these are the pocket refractometer, this is the digital refractometer, and this is the away refractometer. By using this refractometer, you can directly measure the total soluble solids in terms of the degree Brix. Degree Brix is that means Brix is measured the number of dissolved solids in the liquids on the product. Brix refractometer is compulsory required in fruit and vegetable processing industry to measure the amount of sugar content and related to the refractive index. You can see the basic part of the pocket refractometer. After the taken the sample into the refractometer, we can get the directly reading in the terms of the 0 to 30. This is the 0 to 30 range of the pocket refractometer. The pocket refractometer various range involving three main range group. First one is the 0 to 32 Brix, then 28 to 65 degree Brix, and higher range, that is the 58 to 90 degree Brix. The calibration of the pocket refractometer is carried out. There should be the provision. There should be the screw provided to adjust or the calibration of the refractometer. How much quantity of sugar, water and citric acid requirement to prepare the perfect sugar syrup? As per our requirement of the total soluble solid in the sugar syrup, the main calculation you can see in this table. The degree Brix of the sugar syrup requirement with respect to the amount of sugar and water required to be taken. You can say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. If you required 70 degree Brix sugar syrup, then taken 700 gram of sugar and mix with 300 ml of water. Definitely you get 70 degree Brix of the sugar syrup. How to calculate the amount of citric acid required in the final sugar syrup? On the dry basis, amount of citric acid requirement is calculated by this formula. Amount of sugar or the citric acid in the final sugar syrup into 100 divided by 1 liter of water. For example, citric acid amount calculation on the basis of the percentage. The acidity of the final sugar syrup requirement, if you required 0.1% citric acid, then addition of citric acid must be 1 gram for 1 liter of water. You can see This calculation is related to the 1 liter of water or 1 liter of sugar syrup. If you required 0.8% citric acid in the final sugar syrup, added 8 gram of the citric acid, then you get 0.8% of the citric acid in the final sugar syrup. How to calculate the amount of sugar, citric acid and the water quantity required to prepare the various sugar syrup? In the first problem, you can see how to prepare 1 liter of sugar syrup with requirement of the degree Brix is 45 degree Brix sugar syrup, and it's required to contain 0.5% acidity. This calculation is carried out by the various method. The simple way to calculation is Pearson square method. In the Pearson square method, first draw the square. You can see the first draw the square. At the center of the square, put the value of the amount of degree Brix requirement. In this problem, we required 45 degree Brix, then put the value of the 45 in the center. Then, during the preparation of the sugar syrup, the addition of water and the sugar, water degree Brix is 0 and the sugar degree Brix is 100. Then put the value of the highest degree Brix at the top and the lower degree Brix in the bottom. Then draw in this way line. This is the first line, then this is the second line. Then subtract this value from this value. That means 45 minus 00, that is the 45. Then 100 minus 45, 55. Whatever the highest value, this highest value subtract the lower value. This value, after the putting this value, add this two values, that is the 45 gram of the sugar plus 55 ml of the water. Finally, we get the 100 ml of the product with containing 45 degree Brix of the sugar syrup. Or as per the these readings, by taking this reading, and we can calculate the higher requirement of the final product. Then second term, how to calculate the amount of citric acid requirement? You can see in this problem, amount of citric acid requirement on the dry basis, put the value of the 0.5% requirement of the citric acid, the weight of the citric acid required to be added into 100 divided by 1 liter of the sugar syrup. For the preparation of 1 liter of the sugar syrup, after the calculation we get the value, that is the 5 gram of the citric acid must required to add in 1 liter of the sugar syrup. Finally, we get the 0.5% of the acidity. How much quantity of the sugar syrup of the 25 degree Brix is required to be mixed into the higher concentration of the sugar syrup, that is the 85 degree Brix sugar syrup, to make 100 liter of the 50 degree Brix of the sugar syrup. That means there should be the two sugar syrup. First one is the low degree Brix, that is the 25 degree Brix sugar syrup, and second one is the high degree Brix sugar syrup, that is the 85. Both are required to be properly mixed in order to we get the 100 liter of the sugar syrup with its containing 50 degree Brix of the sugar syrup. Then how much quantity of the both are required to be taken to prepare this final sugar syrup? By using the Pearson square method, first draw the square, then put the value of the required degree Brix into the center, that is the 50 degree Brix requirement. Then the mixing of the syrup, that is the low Brix and the high Brix syrup, in which the degree Brix value, in which the higher degree Brix value is 85, put at the right side corner, that is the 85, and the lower degree Brix sugar syrup is 25. Then draw the line, then subtract the value from this 50 minus 25, that is the 25, 85 minus 50, that is the 35 ml. That means 25 ml of this degree Brix sugar syrup is mixed with 35 ml of 25 degree Brix sugar syrup. Then we get 60 ml of the product with its containing 50 degree Brix of the sugar syrup. Okay. That means addition of 25 ml and the addition of 35 ml, resulting we get the 60 ml of the product with its containing 50 ml of the sugar syrup. By using these reference points, we can calculate the amount of the sugar syrup requirement to be properly mixed. You can see if we added 41 liter of the 85-degree mixed sugar syrup with the 59 liter of the 25-degree mixed sugar syrup, then finally we get the 100 liter of the product with its containing 50-degree mix of the sugar syrup.